New products to launch? New people to develop? New goals to crush? Workday Go is designed for small and mid-sized businesses. By bringing HR and finance together on one AI platform, you'll have everything you need to think big, go big, and grow big. And activation is fast. It takes just 30 to 60 business days to get you up and running. Simplify your SMB on an AI platform you'll never outgrow. Workday Go.
Hey friends, it's Nikayla from the podcast Side Hustle Pro. I'm always looking for ways to keep my kids entertained without screens, and the Yoto Mini has been a total lifesaver. My kids are obsessed. Yoto is a screen-free audio player where kids just pop in a card and listen. Hours of stories, music, podcasts, and more, and no screens or ads. With hundreds of options for ages 0 to 12, it's the perfect gift they'll go back to again and again. Check it out at yotoplay.com. YOTOPLAY.com.
Hello and welcome back to Sober Awkward, where we're doing something a little bit different. We started this podcast to share our own messy, awkward and hopefully humorous journeys through sobriety, and have always felt incredibly humbled by how many of you have connected with our stories. But not everyone's journey is the same as Vic and I's. So we put our heads together to figure out a way to give back and let our listeners inspire each other. Basically, we're taking us two idiots completely out of the equation. We decided to run a storytelling competition, during which we asked you to share your own inspirational stories of recovery with us. Well, to be honest, the stories you sent us completely blew us away. They were powerful, moving, and truly inspiring. We knew right away that we had to share them. So, with the permissions of the storytellers, we're going to be sharing one of their stories with you each week. This is our way of celebrating you. These are your stories, raw, real, and full of hope. Welcome to Sober Stories. This week's Sober Story is by Rebecca, and it's called I Stopped Counting Days, I Started Living Them. I don't know exactly how many days I've been sober. I stopped counting somewhere around the 9-month mark once I realised I wasn't simply surviving anymore, I was actually living. These days I measure my progress in moments, not milestones. The quiet pride of showing up for my children, clear-eyed and calm. The peace I feel when I go to bed without shame clawing at my thoughts. The mornings I wake up with clarity, energy, and a kind of strength that doesn't come from grit, but from finally learning to be gentle with myself. That shift, from gritted teeth to gentleness, has been the most unexpected part of this whole journey. 15 months ago, I was a woman on the edge. From the outside, you might not have known. I was functioning, working, parenting, but inside, I was crumbling. I'd recently moved to Australia, a decision I framed as a fresh start, but deep down, I knew I was trying to outrun something. Grief, mostly, and myself. My brother had died in a tragic accident just weeks after I gave birth to my second child. I couldn't process it. I couldn't grieve properly. I didn't know how to carry that kind of pain while caring for 2 small children. So I didn't. I numbed it instead. I drank heavily, more than I ever had before. I told myself it was understandable, even justified. But over time, the excuses wore thin, and I realised I was losing parts of myself I couldn't afford to lose. I come from a long line of alcoholics. It's woven into my history, passed down in stories, behaviours, blood. I always knew it was there, dormant and waiting. And somewhere along the way, I stopped just dabbling in that legacy and started embodying it. I thought I could control it. I thought I could be the exception. But grief brought everything to the surface. The pain, the patterns, the lies I was telling myself. Losing my brother didn't just shatter my heart. It shattered my denial. His death was the catalyst that forced me to see my drinking for what it really was. A slow disappearance. Not a collapse, but an erosion of my energy, my identity, my ability to show up with integrity. I knew if I didn't make a radical change, I would continue down a path that generations before me had taken. one that never ended well. So I stopped. Not because I was brave, but because I was desperate. Those first few weeks were brutal. I felt like I'd pulled the rug out from under my own life. My nervous system was fried. I was emotional and unsteady and bone-tired from the effort of pretending everything was okay. I cried a lot. I isolated myself. I read every quit-lit book I could find, listened to podcasts on my evening walks, and clung to the voices of others who'd been through it and made it out the other side. Their honesty, their messiness, it gave me hope. It helped to know I wasn't alone. Social situations in those early months were excruciating. Everything felt awkward and heightened, as if I'd suddenly forgotten how to interact without a drink in hand. I remember scanning every gathering for the exit. I avoided birthdays and weddings, and even play dates if they came with a bottle of wine on the table. It wasn't just about temptation, it was about grief. Grieving the version of me who could have just one. Grieving the illusion of control. Grieving the woman I thought I'd be before life took so many sharp turns. But slowly, quietly, things began to shift. I started running again. Not far, not fast, but enough to feel my body coming back to life. I began sleeping through the night. I stopped dreading the sound of my children waking up. I began speaking to myself with something closer to kindness. I even started dreaming again, not just at night, but in life. I made promises to myself, and for the first time in a long time, I kept them. Sobriety for me has been less of a transformation and more of a homecoming. I'm not becoming someone new. I'm remembering who I was before alcohol began to drown her out. And what's changed? Everything. And also nothing. Life still throws curveballs, grief still catches me off guard, but I'm here now, present, awake, sober, and with every day that passes, I trust myself a little more. Most importantly, I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing it for my children, so they never have to see the version of me who drinks to cope, to disappear, to forget. So they never hear me slur my love for them, like my mum did with me. So they grow up knowing that emotions aren't things to escape, they're things to move through. I want them to know what it looks like to choose growth over and over again, even when it's hard. That's why I'm telling this story. Because someone, somewhere, is standing in their own day one. Feeling scared, broken, ashamed, wondering if they're too far gone. And I want them to know that they're not. Sobriety is not a punishment. It's a portal to a life with more clarity, more depth, more connection. You won't always feel awkward and raw and shaky. One day, you'll laugh again, freely. You'll dance, cry, connect, and love without needing anything to soften the edges. You'll stop counting the days, because you'll be too busy living them.
If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the...
Take control of the numbers and supercharge your small business with Xero. That's Xero. With our easy-to-use accounting software with automation and reporting features, you'll spend less time on manual tasks and more time understanding how your business is doing. 87% of surveyed U.S. customers agree Xero helps improve financial visibility. Search Xero with an X or visit xero.com/ACAST to start your 30-day free trial. Conditions apply.
Hey friends, it's Nikayla from the podcast Side Hustle Pro. I'm always looking for ways to keep my kids entertained without screens, and the Yoto Mini has been a total lifesaver. My kids are obsessed. Yoto is a screen-free audio player where kids just pop in a card and listen. Hours of stories, music, podcasts, and more, and no screens or ads. With hundreds of options for ages 0 to 12, it's the perfect gift they'll go back to again and again. Check it out at yotoplay.com. YOTOPLAY.com.
Fall is here and Nordstrom has the latest styles and hottest trends. Thousands of options for under $200. I'm talking about plaid outerwear, oversized sweaters that are cozy, Western-inspired pieces, prairie dresses, and you know I love a skirt. Nordstrom has free shipping and returns, which is why I love them. And they have fast options like buy online, pick up in store. Shopping at Nordstrom is always easy. I love that Nordstrom is always high quality and kind of guides me in what's trendiest for the season. And they have the top brands like Veronica Beard, Favorite Daughter, All Saints, Coach, Rag & Bone, Tory Burch. So shop now in stores or at Nordstrom.com or download the Nordstrom app.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad
No,
bookstores?
it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh yeah, really
Yeah.
depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his teeny little, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it
Yeah,
now.
go and buy it. Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy. Buy it. Yeah.
And you know what? Don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Buy another one.
Yeah.